Hi, this is Anas Shiraz. I am an embodiment coach for dating and relationship for strong women and a course leader for therapeutic dances. Do you sometimes get emotionally reactivated in your dating situation or with your partner or with your children? Do you maybe often getting emotionally reactivated? You might ask, what do I mean by that? Well, something happens or you have a thought and you suddenly get this very intense upsetting emotions coming up. So like easiest the most obvious one is you get angry, or it could be that you feel fearful or anxious or even numb or low energy, frozen. You might have noticed in those situations there's also body reactivation. It's coming parallelly. For example, you might sweat, or your heart rate going higher, or you breathe more shallow, or you getting tense muscles, or tense muscle in the shoulders, tense muscle in your face, or anything but something very individually for you that just happens usually with your body, if you would have noticed. Okay. I don't know about you, but really for a long time I tried and I wanted so badly to get rid of this reactivation, especially also of the reactions. I was doing it based on that. And it seemed for me that like I have no control over it. And those moments is just so sudden. It felt like that gets the control over me and I lose it, right? And this is the question, has been a question for me for a long time. So what are my options? I would love to have a choice in those moments. I wanted to have it in my hand, especially how I behave, how I react. That will be in this regard a few videos, and this is the first one. And the first step always starts with consciousness. When we have a blind spot that will run us, but once we have at least the consciousness about what's happening, it's a very big step forward. Well, I learned a lot about that topic, and according to the recent science, there are some facts you need to know, which are very practical for us. Once you get emotionally reactivated, your brain and your body run their own scenario, their own play. That's fact number one. I will tell you more about another video just about this. Fact number two, very important one, really important. It was at least for me. Once you get emotionally reactivated, you do not have access over all of your brain areas. Especially, you get less and less access once you're getting like higher and higher your reactivation over your logical and problem solving part of your brain, and you get more into your primitive brain. So this is really good to know. If we react and act based on our reactivation and those moments, if we act quickly, I need to answer that SMS, which really made me so upset, or I am in a argument with my partner, I really want to answer that what he just said, or I really want to pull back and just run away from what's happening. Well, you have to count then with that fact that you might regret it, because that's not the best version of you in those moments. You do not have an access to all capacities of your brain. And the third fact that is one of the most hurtful and difficult one. Once we get emotionally reactivated, that means like then very intensive feelings, like if you would have on a scale from 0 until 10, that would be like more than 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once is coming this very intensive emotions, except for if there is right now a life dangerous situation, like a car races toward you or something's really dangerous, life threatening happening now, except we put that cases away. Otherwise, if you have the emotional reactivation based on your thought or based on something's happening here with your partner or with your boss or with children, this is based on your reactivation is based on the past. This is not really happening now in the present moment. That's a bad news, isn't it? Because we usually blame the situation or the people for what's happening. We think they are the cause of our emotions, which the intensity shows that it is only a trigger. And it is as well a body fact, which I will tell you in the next video. Why is it so? According to science, why is the 3 facts coming up according to how your body reacts? I just summarized this one, so you need to know the first 3 facts is your body, your brain, and the situation, they run their own play. Second, if you react based when you are really getting reactivated, you might not get the best result. The best would be that you give yourself a little bit of time and then react, because then you have more access over all areas of your brain. And the third one, once you are so intensively in the upsetting feeling, this is you got triggered. It is not happening now. It is something in your past which came up, got triggered. All right, bet you know what the next videos.